2016 has nearly come to an end, and I'll admit it's been a pretty slow news year for Kingdom Hearts 3. The most substantial piece of news we received this year was probably the 2 screenshots displaying Sora using drive forms. However though, this all makes sense as 2016's focus was certainly around Kingdom Hearts 2.8, as it's the next title to release in the franchise. I thought I'd use this video to go over all of the different pieces of news and information we received during this year. I think it's safe to say that the next wave of Kingdom Hearts 3 information probably won't show up until early 2017. So without further ado, let's look back at the year of 2016 for Kingdom Hearts 3. On January 6th, Famitsu published some words from Tetsuya Nomura speaking towards 2016 and beyond. Now, this news wasn't really anything too substantial or significant, but what was interesting about the small paragraph that was published was the fact that Tetsuya Nomura mentioned that Kingdom Hearts has entered a significant time of development. This really didn't give us any real clear indication of the current progression on the actual development of the game itself, but it really just gave fans hope that Kingdom Hearts 3 is still progressing smoothly and it will eventually be in our hands one day. I suppose you could also say that this means that Kingdom Hearts 3's development is now in full force, which means that the team is fully dedicated to working on this project, which is always a good thing. On January 9th, the Albuquerque Comic Con took place. Jim Cummings, who is the voice actor for Pooh Bear and Tigger, ended up holding a Q&A session at the convention. One person ended up asking him if he had started his work for Kingdom Hearts 3, and in response said that all of his work for Kingdom Hearts 3 is complete. To this date, this still remains a rumor until Square Enix makes an official announcement, but if what he is saying is true, that means that the 100 Acre Woods is going to return in Kingdom Hearts 3 as a world. The other interesting thing is that a couple of months later, Bill Farmer, who is the voice actor for Goofy, ended up getting interviewed on the Two Men and the Mouse podcast. Within this interview, he confirmed that he has been doing on and off recordings for Kingdom Hearts 3. The great thing about hearing these voice actors talk about doing their work in KH3 is that it means Square Enix are really trying to tackle down the development and story of the game. While it still seems that Kingdom Hearts 3 is a while off yet, at least great progress is being made. On March 5th, a similar occurrence once again happened. Steve Burton, who is the voice actor of Cloud, got asked an interesting question on Twitter by Roxas Meatloaf. He asked Steve if he has done any voice acting for Kingdom Hearts 3 yet, and in response, Steve said that he'll be doing something in a few weeks. This gives us the indication that Cloud's voice work for Kingdom Hearts 3 is either partially complete or finished by this point. On June 15th, GameSpot ended up interviewing Taya Su. They actually asked him if it is possible if any Final Fantasy worlds will actually be in Kingdom Hearts 3. In response, Taisu said that the only worlds that will appear in Kingdom Hearts 3 will be either original worlds or of course worlds based off of Disney properties. So I know this has been a commonly asked question over the years for Kingdom Hearts, whether or not Final Fantasy will ever get its own world. Personally, I feel more comfortable with the characters just appearing in the different Disney worlds and original worlds as like little cameos with their own stories. I've always found that very interesting, and I think having like an actual Final Fantasy world would be kind of like pretty intense to a certain degree. If it actually did end up happening in a future Kingdom Hearts title one day, honestly, I wouldn't mind that much, but I think the whole Final Fantasy collaboration with Kingdom Hearts is just better off suited as character cameos. Also on June 15th, it was confirmed that more Kingdom Hearts 3 news and information is going to be getting revealed around the actual release of Kingdom Hearts 2.8, so of course, that's still to look forward to. On June 17th, Famitsu ended up interviewing Tetsuya Nomura to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Now within this huge interview, there are a couple of interesting things towards Kingdom Hearts 3. The first thing is the fact that Tetsuya Nomura mentioned that Kingdom Hearts 3 is actually overwhelmingly big. Now this is a pretty important keyword right here. The fact that he's actually mentioned that this game is overwhelmingly big, it blows my mind. That's amazing, Papa Nomura. Using those sort of keywords gets a boy hyped. So from hearing this, I'm expecting a pretty damn lengthy story as well as side things to do for post-game content. I really can't wait to actually see how expansive Kingdom Hearts 3 is with all the content that it is going to include. I just simply can't wait. Tetsuya Nomura also mentioned in this interview that Kingdom Hearts 3's intro is actually quite short. Now, whether or not this is the introduction to the game, like the first initial cutscene or the actual prologue he's talking about, I'm really not too sure. Let's say he's talking about the prologue. Honestly, I think that's a really good thing if he is referring to the prologue being short, because as you guys should probably know, Kingdom Hearts 2 had quite a freaking lengthy prologue. I didn't mind it whatsoever because, of course, I think it is very interesting if you guys are up to date with the lore of the game. So the prologue into does make a lot of sense, but for the outside audience, I get it. It is a little bit too long. So I think with Kingdom Hearts 3 potentially having a shortened introduction / prologue, I think that's going to be extremely good for like newcomers to like get straight into the grind of the game. On July 20th, it was confirmed that the Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora Playouts Kai figurine is going to be a thing. Now I think this took a lot of us by surprise, especially because of the fact that we have received a piece of Kingdom Hearts 3 merchandise before the game's release, and more so that of a Playouts Kai figurine, which is interesting. And as of right now, we still don't even have the release date, but yet we've actually got a figurine of Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3, so pretty crazy stuff. On October 11th, Dengeki ended up interviewing Tetsuya Nomura. In this interview, Tetsuya Nomura said that the theme song for Kingdom Hearts 3 is still under consideration. This news isn't really anything substantial, but the good thing about it is they are still sort of planning out the theme song, so that's some progression update to a certain extent right there, which is always pretty nice. The other interesting thing that he mentioned in this interview was the fact that the actual box cover arts for Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 actually all have little hints and meanings that connect directly towards Kingdom Hearts 3. And finally, on October 27th, during the Paris Games Week, we got some brand new Kingdom Hearts 3 screenshots displaying the fact that Dry Forms will indeed be returning to Kingdom Hearts 3. The other cool thing about the screenshots is that it actually displayed a new area of the Olympus Coliseum world for Kingdom Hearts 3, which is known as the Heavens area. Now the really cool thing about this is, of course, you know, new screenshots. This is probably the most substantial piece of news we got this year for Kingdom Hearts 3. It's definitely exciting to know that Dry Forms will indeed be returning for KH3, as they were a pretty cool aspect of Kingdom Hearts 2. They are going to work a little bit differently in Kingdom Hearts 3. From the looks of things, they will utilize the Keyblade transformations. So far, we have Guard Form and Power Form. Guard Form will indeed be using a shield as its weapon, and from the looks of it, Power Form will be wielding a massive as shit hammer. And that right there is all of the news for Kingdom Hearts 3 in the year of 2016. As you guys can obviously tell, it's been a pretty damn slow news year this year, but that is due to the fact that Kingdom Hearts 2.8 has been the main focus. What is to look forward to is Tetsuya Nomura has confirmed that we will be receiving Kingdom Hearts 3 news and information around the release of Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and I'm sure 2017 is going to be providing us with an absolute massive slate of information towards the game. So I honestly can't wait. I can guarantee you guys 2017 is going to be wild in terms of Kingdom Hearts 3. I just simply cannot wait. However guys, hope that you've enjoyed today's video. It'd be awesome if you guys could drop a like on this video, and until next time guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.